Hello viewers, myself Dr. Vindoo and I am Senior Homeopathic Physician at Nation Care Homeo Clinic, HSR, Bangalore. As we know, skin is the biggest organ of our body and which is also shields us from various entries of the bacteria and virus. So what happens if there are some inflammations that happens to the skin, for example in eczema or dermatitis? What exactly is the difference? See, dermatitis is the inflammation of the skin cells. So any inflammation that leads to the inflammation, we call it as dermatitis. A group of symptoms that we see, for example, along with inflammation, when you also have itching, redness, rashes and lot of irritation, burning sensation. So when these group of symptoms together, we call it as eczema. So usually these dermatitis or eczema is an autoimmune response of your body towards our skin cells. Our skin cells, we are not born with the same skin throughout our lifetime. So obviously our skin cells has to die after a certain period of time, for example 30 to 40 days. So in winters the skin cells die sooner, in summers it can prolong to 40 days. So what happens in this dermatitis or eczema? Due to an immunity trigger, due to various reasons, for example, you could be allergic towards certain products, or you might be going through some mental trauma or a family history or an underneath some other ailments or some medicinal usage. So due to various environmental factors or various reasons, your own body immunity, instead of protecting you, starts destructing your own body cells, and this is what we call it as autoimmune. There are different kinds of autoimmune diseases. So in this dermatitis or eczema, so the immunity system itself goes and destructs various cells, and due to which there is a lot of dryness that keeps happening, and due to the dryness you also have the flaky things falling out, and you also have irritation, and once you have this itching, obviously you tend to scratch it, and after scratching, if it causes a wound, it can bleed and it can definitely cause severe burning sensation also. So usually this eczema or dermatitis or eczema we usually see during the summers. Dermatitis, that trigger could be anything. For example, some people have some irritation in the palms. So when they use some kind of soaps or some products or washing detergent, coming in contact with the detergents, etc., some products which irritates them, or some kind of environmental factors which causes this inflammation. So they will have the skin peeling off and they will have that irritation. And some people, especially with the females, they might go through some hormonal changes if they already have PCOD or thyroid, which causes the dryness of the skin, or the pregnancy also. There is a lot of hormonal issues with some female post menopause. We also see these kinds of eczema and dermatitis. The most common thing which we see is atopic dermatitis in children who are 5 years and below. They would have born with the pinky rashes filled cheeks and with a lot of dryness and itching, and it irritates them. It doesn't allow the kid also to sleep in the nights. Instead of applying just the topical creams which temporarily palliates them, these kinds of cream, what happens is, as per the homeopathic point of view, when you suppress the disease goes and affects internally some other parts of the body like the lungs, due to which the kids with atopic dermatitis also suffer with hay fever, asthma and a lot of respiratory related issues, and also urticarial allergic issues. So homeopathic point of view is to completely remove the root cause of the problem, to correct their immunity system, to remove the allergies. When we try to individualize the case in detailed case taking, which also includes the hereditary aspect and the individualistic aspect, accordingly when we give the treatment for some time, obviously any kind of skin problems like psoriasis, eczema or dermatitis, you can definitely get rid of the problem when the treatment is to the exact target, that is the root of the problem.